Hi there, it's Norris again, and in this video I want to talk about wingman, or specifically what is a good wingman and how do you find them. Before I begin, let's go with my definition of wingman. I define wingman as someone who goes out with you and helps you meet women. That's basically it. Now, with that in mind, let's answer the first question. What is a good wingman? Now, in my case, I feel I really need a wingman to go out with me, as in someone who goes out with me when I'm out bars or clubs, even if they're not directly helping me approach women. At least just their presence makes me much more likely to approach women on my own. And then things go bad, they know I could go back to them, talk to them, have a drink, whatever. I'll feel better. So just by being there, it helps me. Now what is a particularly good wingman like? Now I'm going to emphasize one particular characteristic in this video of a good wingman, which might not be typical. I don't think it's really brought up in probably other videos or blogs or wherever it is you're looking at wingman. And my personal experience, one of the most important characteristics of a good wingman is someone who's not competing with you. Now, who's someone not competing with you? Someone who's not competing with you is basically someone who is not another single dude trying to pick up a chick. You don't want another single dude trying to pick up chick as your wingman, because you guys will screw each other over in all kinds of different scenarios. For instance, let's say you see a really cute chick, she's talking to another friend, but her friend is ugly. You tell your wingman, hey, I want to really approach this cute chick. He'll be like, but I don't want to talk to the ugly chick. You're screwed. Now, let's say you talk to two chicks. You have two chicks, you approach them. Your wingman might approach the girl that you want. You're like, but I want to talk to her. Why do you talk to my chick? It's like, well, she's a cuter one. I want to talk to her too. Another way that your wingman can screw you. Another way is you might actually both talk to the chicks that you're interested in, but your conversation is going really well, but your wingman is having a bad conversation, or he realizes that his girl is already taken, is married, is in a relationship, whatever. So he wants to bail. He bails, then you're screwed because the girl he's talking to is all free, and now she's gonna cock block you. She's gonna grab her friend that you're talking to and go off and start dancing. All kinds of different scenarios. You guys will screw each other over. That's why you don't want someone who's trying to do the same thing you are. So who do you want? You want several possibilities. You could go for another dude who's taken. He's either married or is in a really committed long-term relationship. That's one good possibility. Another one, you could go for a girl, because assuming you're approaching girls, then she's not really competing with you. Assuming she's a straight girl, she's not really competing with you. She'll just talk. This is actually really good because girls are not really that. They're gonna pull their guard down towards other girls as opposed to guys. Another possibility is a gay guy who's will happily approach other girls, but not have, but he'll have no interest in actually, having sex with them or picking them up or anything like that. So these are some of the possibilities you could go for. Um, and once again, and the reason why this matters is because they won't screw you over. They'll be much more motivated to focus on you and not screw you over. For instance, if you want to talk to that cute chick and your wingman talk to the ugly chick, if your wingman is a gay guy or a girl, or a straight girl, or a guy who's already taken, he doesn't care. He'll talk to the ugly one. He's not going to pick her up, so he's got nothing to lose. Also, similarly, if you talk to a girl and nothing's going on with your chick, and you just want to leave and talk to another set of girls, you can leave, and your wingman will leave with you. He's not going to stick there until he gets a number, because he is not interested in a number. So, another good situation. Also, he's not going to abandon you randomly if he finds out the girl he's with is taken or married or whatever, because he doesn't give a shit about getting her number. So, anyways, get a wingman who is not taken. That's the main theme. Now, beyond that, bare minimum, ideally obviously want somebody who's extroverted, who's social, who's outgoing, who's fun, somebody who's has the ability to go and approach other people in a bar that are strangers to them. Ideally, your wingman will be able to approach before you, and then they can bring you into the circle. That would be really nice. Very ideal situation. Um, Also, they should be upbeat, fun people, positive people, because even much of the time when you go out, you're not approaching. Much time you're kind of just standing there looking for the next set of girls you're gonna approach. So you hang out a lot of time with your wingman without being talking to any other chicks. So ideally, you'll have a wingman who's really upbeat, positive, fun to talk to, because then that way they'll keep your energy up. If they keep your energy up, keep you in a good mindset, you'll be much more likely to do well when you actually do approach a chick that you're interested in. So you start making six, somebody who's not going to be competing with you, either a gay dude, somebody who's already taken, or a girl, straight girl. That would be ideal. Somebody who's really outgoing and social, able to talk to strangers, ideally can approach before you do and can bring you in, sell people on you, bring you in. And thirdly, somebody who's really upbeat and positive, who keep your energy up, keep you in a positive mindset. So these are the sort of things you should be looking for in a wingman, ideally. Now, next question: how do you find such a wingman? Now, there's various ways you could do it. I mean, I could talk about some of the ways that I've at least attempted to find wingmen, and some succeeded, some failed. But I guess instead of kind of going through a long list of failing ways, I should probably emphasize what has appears to have worked for me. And it's actually putting up an ad on Craigslist. I treated this almost as if I'm trying to hire someone for a job. I put up an ad for I'm looking for somebody that sort of meets the criteria I just described. I'm looking for somebody who's going to go out with me and is not going to be picking up chicks himself, but will be focused on helping me pick up chicks. And that person should be fun, outgoing, positive, keeps the energy up, able to talk to strangers, that sort of thing. So I wrote up an ad basically saying what I just said on Craigslist and then waited for replies. And I did get replies. I got replies from including the replies did include a guy who is gay, as well as a girl, straight girl. And I've actually went out with both of these people. And another route that I went with, similar to Craigslist, also putting up an ad, but it's on a different website. There's a website called rentafriend.com. So I'll put up links to these websites below. There's Craigslist and there's Rent a Friend. Rent a Friend, the idea is the people who are interested in providing some sort of friend-like service for a certain amount of money. They'll put up their info so you can contact them. And one of the services that's like sort of standard service that these people can offer, and they specify in their profile if they offer it or not, is Wingman. So what I did, for instance, I went to the website, I looked for all the hot chicks in my neighborhood or in my area, my city, and contacted them, telling them, hey, I'm looking for a wing woman to help me pick up chicks, etc., fun, outgoing, etc. And I got a reply, and I in fact did go out with this woman to help me pick up chicks. So this is the way that I've done it. Mind you, the idea here is to do it for the idea. Presumably, you're going to be paying these people. Now, how much you pay them? You can try and experiment. It might vary by your area what you can get away with. So you can try first starting. I don't know. I'm going to pay $20 an hour. If that doesn't work, well, raise it. Make it 25. Make it 30. Whatever you want. I don't know if you think you can get away with 15, then you can try that too. So it depends on what you're competing with, though. A big deal. For instance, if you do want a hot chick to go out with you, then that might be tougher because, well, you're competing with random gigs that modeling agencies are putting up where these chicks are getting paid 50 or more for an hour of their time. So if you're looking for just, I don't know, take guys who are taken, who are just up for going out for a drink, that might be easier. That's sort of what you should look for. So this is sort of how I did it. And obviously there are other ways to do it, but frankly I haven't had as much luck with them. One obvious way is, well, you go with a friend, but problem there, they're not going to be, in my case, when I go out with a friend, typically it was a guy who was also competing with me. He was looking for a pickup chick, so that wasn't that good. Now, in other cases, I did go out with them when I have gone out with a guy who, for instance, who did have was in a relationship, but often it was with his girlfriend, and then it wasn't as easy to kind of be focused on going out and pick up chicks, because then, him and her girlfriend want to hang out, whatever. So it might not be ideal. Another thing you could try is going out on some of these, if you're some local pickup artist community website, and see they often have some sort of forum that has one section or another about wingmen. Then try putting up an ad there or contacting someone. I did try that. I got in touch with someone. And frankly, we never met. I mean, a lot of times when you try and contact strangers and you just don't meet. And then even if we did meet, obviously we still have the problem that he's not an ideal wingman. He's going to be trying to do the same thing as I am. And another route you could try, which I also sort of did for getting wingmen, just you can just talk to people at bars. So in one case, that's what happened. I talked to another guy at a bar, and he seemed kind of cool. I'm like, hey, how about we start going out together and like being wingmen for each other? And when we started going out, it was kind of okay. Once again, no, the problem is they're not ideal wingmen. They're competing with me. The only time I managed to get someone who's not competing with me was when I put up an ad and essentially tried to hire that person. And I had the fairly good luck going out with a gay wingman, and another case also going out with a hot wingwoman. So, but ideally, you still want to coordinate some things there that make sure you emphasize that you guys are not together, be it the gay wingman, in case people think you guys are gay boyfriends, or in case of the hot wing woman, in case they think that you guys are a couple. So ideally, if you guys are approaching together, then one of you or both of you should make sure that's clear from the get-go that you guys are not together. You guys are mutual friends or whatever. And that's basically it. So to recap, look for someone. I think having women can make a big difference in approaching girls and having luck. Ideally, you want to have someone who's fun, outgoing, who's not competing with you, who's really upbeat and positive. And the best way to find them, frankly, is to hire them. Just to basically put up an ad on Craigslist if you're hiring someone for a job, because that's how you're most likely to run across somebody who's not competing with you, who's also fun, outgoing, positive, going to go out with you regularly when you need them to, that sort of thing. And that is that. Hopefully you guys found this useful. And if you did, I would much appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my videos. Till next time, enjoy. Have a good one. Thank you.